Hi everybody, I'm Jennifer Angelina Kirsch, also known as Yamoto Geek in the motorcycle and gaming world. Thank you for joining me today. This is the second of my vlog series, and so it'll get better as it goes, I guess. This week I'm going to go into sort of a self-love type of theme. So, I find not enough people give themselves credit for the little things that they do in life, and that is so very important. Um, every little baby step is a step forward towards something greater, and that's something that I've been trying to focus on. For myself, I deal with severe depression, and as much as I don't show it on the outside a lot, it does affect me in here, and it's a daily struggle. So it's something that if you haven't experienced it, it's hard to understand. It's not sadness, it's not just feeling emotional for a moment. It's more like a permanent fog that's set down that you have to kind of navigate through on a regular basis. And depending on how much of a roadmap you give yourself, it's harder or easier to navigate. Now, in the last week, there has been so much going on. I went from thinking about how to maybe get into hydrogen combustion engines, which is a fairly interesting idea. I'm going to try and branch off into that a little bit as I go, but that's right now. I'm going to leave it as sort of a fleeting thought. We'll see how that goes. I've also pretty much gone and got myself back into the gym. So in the summertime, when I teach motorcycle lessons, it's a very physically involved type of profession. So you have to be able to pick up motorcycles, you have to be able to run around, you have to be able to be fairly athletic and fairly strong. And for me, I like pulling weights, I like being able to lift heavy, I like being able to have like an all-around sort of fitness level, and lately it's kind of gone down. I've had folds and flaps and I don't even know what lately that I've found, and honestly it hasn't made me happy with myself, and maybe it's affected a little other things as well. And you know what, who doesn't want to be the best they can be in any type of scenario? So today I went and I figured out all my stuff with my gym. I go to Good Life, and I used to be a personal trainer actually. So I've like figured out this whole regime, what I'm gonna do. Now, that being said, I need to start building a habit back into going to the gym. Nothing's done overnight, and you see those people that do their New Year's resolutions, and they're all gung ho for the first 2 or 3 weeks, and then it just goes back into beer, TV, beer, TV. You know what I mean? I gotta get myself back into the habit of basically having this a must-have in my life. Whether it's 20 minutes or an hour, doesn't matter. 20 minutes is perfectly fine if you do it 5 days a week. The key is intensity and rotational basis. So what I mean by having a rotational basis is that you can't do like curls and then leg press and then curl, chin ups, or whatever, right? Because your body starts to memorize what it's doing and it gets bored even before your mind does. So you have to constantly change it up. And for me, constantly changing it up means, okay, well, we're going to have a different set of exercises every one of these 5 days. Next week, I'm going to change it up and do something different. So it's focusing on little core muscle groups and studying how the muscular skeletal system works together into creating what is your amazing body. So today what I focused on was intermittent training for cardio, which basically means that you have your base heart rate at a certain level, you raise it, you keep it at a certain rate, then you lower it, keep it there, you raise it. What that does is it trains your body to become more efficient in processing oxygen to the muscles. So I was like, okay, we're going to bring that into my training regime. And then I'm also going to do kind of the side stuff that I don't normally do at home. So I'm going to do hip adductors and abductors, as well as my obliques in my core, and then my main core itself. So that runs from the pelvis, the very bottom, all the way underneath your pectoral muscles, which is like your chest muscles. And so I did a variance of different exercises. I'll probably blog about that for you guys if you're interested in it. If you are, leave a comment below, let me know. That'll give me some incentive to maybe let you guys know what my routine is. And then also my other thing was self-care. Is I kind of let my cup run empty for the last little while. Now what I mean about that is spiritually, emotionally, I was running on fumes. So I've been taking time to kind of replenish that. And, you know, in life you do have to have a balance of everything, including selfishness. So being about you for a bit is perfectly fine, because that way when your cup is full, when you're ready to go, you can go and you can pour out and you can give it to others. So I've been trying to do that for me and Travis and everybody else. I've been trying to build my cup back up so that when I go and meet everybody, I'm not this drained shell of a person. So that's another thing that I've been working on this week. We'll see how it goes. So 5 days a week is my goal for my physical routine, whether it's at home or at the gym. At least 3 days at the gym is my goal. So I'm going to keep track of that on my phone, the little notepad thing, see how that goes. So there's that. There's learning about the hydrogen engines, and, you know, just keeping my mental health on the up and up. So even yesterday when I was streaming, I wasn't feeling it. I was feeling bummed. I had a really bad day. I went on stream. It was just kind of like, I flatlined. And you know what? It's okay. I'm human. It happens. But you can honestly tell, even with the gameplay and everything, it's not going to be perfect. And everybody has their up days and down days. And I have to think about that and accept it and just be like, okay, you know what? I had a shitty day. It's okay. Move on. It's not trying to overwhelm yourself with the whole entire picture. It's not overwhelming yourself with the what ifs or the negative parts. It's, what did I accomplish? All right, I did core work. I did some leg work today. Awesome. Today I cooked bibimbap. So I know Tricky loves that. He quite enjoys Tricky or Travis. Same difference. He loves my cooking, and cooking's from the heart. I feel like I needed to do a little bit more of that, so I cooked some bibimbap for today, and hopefully it's not burning right now as I'm speaking to you guys. So I'm gonna wrap it up quick. If you guys have ideas for themes or anything, let me know. If you have maybe thoughts on your own wants and needs, let it out. Share it. Sometimes it's good to share. don't forget to throw me a thumbs up, a like, a follow, subscription, you know, all that good stuff. I do try and stream every Monday through Friday. I've started doing these wine and whiskey tastings, so that's going to take me away from the streaming for a little bit. But again, that's kind of progressing my outside of the virtual life type of thing. We'll see how that goes. Exciting thing, December 14th, I get to do my red carpet for my first movie I've ever appeared in, so yay! I'm gonna try and get that on Instagram, do like, I don't know, maybe a live thing before we get into the theater. And then there's a few other exciting things that I'm going to be able to share with you guys. So definitely, if you haven't, sign up for my Instagram and Twitter. Follow me. I post random stuff here and there on my life if you're interested at all. If not, again, this is just for me and keeping up my accountability. So thank you for watching. I really hope you guys enjoy keeping me company. Come visit me on my stream, mixer.com/JA_MotoGeek. And I don't know if there's anything you want me to talk about too. Let me know in the chat. I love seeing it. Okay. Bye, guys.